Aloha, my friends. This is Billy Wiggly coming at you live from the Ninth Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. How's everybody doing so far? How are you doing? Are you staying positive? You know how we always talk about focus on the positives. Maybe you don't like saying focus on the positives. Switch it up and say focus on solutions, right? Because what are negatives? Problems. Problems. We view negatives as problems. So, how do we fix problems? With solutions. So, focus on the solutions and you'll stay positive all the time. Because PMA, positive mental attitude, is what we got to have when we're preparing ourselves to learn. And I just found this article right here: 4 ways to get the most from online courses for career success. And guess what? I teach Excel online. Been doing it since 2015, and I've got thousands of students learning from me on Udemy. I even got a workshop going on tonight. You should check it out. Go to Don't Get Mad, Get Skills. Where we're at it real quick. Go to don'tgetmadgetskills.com. Boom. And then just go over to the workshops. And there's a workshop tonight where you can learn how to write formulas. And the price of it is free $95. Boom. Right on. All right. So that's going to be in 9 hours and 5 minutes. But let's get back to 4 ways to get the most from online courses for career success. Now, you can just Google Fast Company. Just Google this title, 4 ways to get the most from online courses for career success. And you'll find this article. It just came out today. It's really easy to find. And I was reading this article. It's interesting. You know, they're talking about the Great Resignation. Okay? Like a lot of people decided, because of this pandemic and stuff, I've got things that are more important to me in my life than sitting there working all the time. Or maybe that job that I was doing before is not really that great a job that I thought it was. And I figured out that there's other things I can do to achieve the objectives that I'm looking to achieve and be happy. Yes, there's a lot of that going on. I see it all the time because I teach online. So there's been also something else, rising tuition costs. It's gotten really expensive to go to college nowadays. And, I'm a big believer in learning. That's why I call my company Don't Get Mad, Get Skills. Get skills all the time. I even served on the board of Diablo Valley Community College in Solano County, I think it was. Or no, maybe that's, is it Solano County? Well, in California, in the Bay Area. So they were asking me, I was part of a group of professionals that were being asked to help them develop programs that would encourage people to go to school more, get more skills. And then I remember telling them, look, we got to make it like stepping stones. That you don't have to go to school the whole 4 years to get a degree. Why can't you go to school for, 1 day and get a certificate and then accumulate a bunch of certificates while you're working and getting work experience? So we did that. They did it. And a lot of places are implementing that. I went to Hawaii Pacific University. Hawaii Pacific University in Honolulu, Hawaii. Love that school. Great school. Love the relationships that I picked up. Love all the instructors. Everything that I learned, it was really valuable for me. However, nobody has ever asked me when I'm looking for work or when I'm looking to get a contract with a client. No one has ever asked me, what college did you go to? It's almost like nobody cares what college I went to in all the lines of work that I've been going after and successfully being able to achieve. So maybe you really don't need to go to college. You just got to always be learning, sharpening the saw, habit number 6 of highly effective people. I'm not saying anything's wrong with college. I went to college. It's good to go. However, you don't really have to in most fields. There's a lot of, over the last 10 years, companies like Udemy. Check it out. Udemy, Coursera, edX. I like to focus on Udemy because that's where I teach. They've been around for 10 years or more, and they've been developing really great platforms for learning. They've been researching what it takes for you to learn and benefit. So this individual did this researcher that they talk about right here, I think if you go click on this link, it'll tell you who that researcher and practitioner is. We're not going to go there right now. You can do it on your own. So this researcher went through and studied online behaviors, or the behaviors of online learners, and what makes them successful. One of the things that he came up with is you got to identify the goal. All right. Why is it that I want to learn? What is it that I'm looking to achieve? Do I just want to quit my job and start my own online business? So before you quit your day job, you know how they say don't quit your day job? Before you quit your day job, you start learning. Start figuring out, okay, maybe you go to Udemy and you look up some courses on how to start my own business. And you start learning there. So identify the goal. What is it that you really want to learn? Like me, I'll get really excited about a certain topic and then I'll start working on it. It turns out, that's not really what I'm into. But when I clearly identify the goal, when I clearly know, hey, I have one of my clients right now that based on the problems that they're having, the work that they're doing in Excel, the best tool, or a tool that I think will solve their problems, is called Power Query. So the goal here is to get proficient with Power Query so that I can help out my students that need to use Power Query, help my client that needs to use Power Query. So I identified that goal. So now, because I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, I just go to Microsoft and I can just download from them a course specifically to teach me Power Query. All right. I could have also gone on Udemy. If I wasn't a Microsoft certified trainer, I'd go to Udemy and find the course. So identify that goal. And then this researcher found that out of 4,000 learners who completed an online course in business topics, they were more likely to experience career benefits than those who enrolled only because they just wanted to learn something new. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but when you go in focused, begin with the end in mind. Habit number two of highly effective people. Begin with the end in mind. Habit number one is what? Be proactive. Just do it. All right, so let's move on. This researcher is also talking about how it's so beneficial to take online courses because you can watch videos, rewatch them, and retake the tests. Let me show you something right here. Here's my most popular course on Udemy right now. This is called Excel Shortcuts, Tips, and Tricks right here. And I've got 4.6 rating and 8,326 ratings, 26,000 students. Oh, look, check it out. It's on sale right now. It's $12.99 as opposed to $64. That's because of the Cyber Monday deals going on. And as a matter of fact, you should check this out because you could probably get yourself a few courses. Every course you buy makes the next one cheaper or less expensive. So look, we're looking at my course. You can go check out the reviews. And here, you can watch the videos over and over. There's a lot of videos. If we look at the curriculum, let's take a look right here. There it is. There's the curriculum right here. 14 sections, 50 lectures. And these are videos that you can watch and rewatch. Just like this, for example. Here's a video, right? You started the course. Here's the first video. And it comes with resources. So every lecture will have, for example, this one does, it's got an Excel spreadsheet that goes with this lecture. So all along, as you're following in this course, you can take notes. You can say, hey, the control tilde right there, that shortcut to show your formulas and hide them. You want to make a note, you can just say, hey, control plus tilde is the shortcut to show and hide formulas. There you go. And then we can save that note. And that note is connected directly to this part of the video. Like here's another note for calculations. So I click here and it already takes me right to that lesson on calculations. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So let's go back and check out what else he's saying. Oh, look, he's talking about tests right here. You can retake the test. Well, let's see. We're right in here. Let's go down to see where there's a quiz. There's got to be a quiz. Oh, look, we saw a quiz, for example. Quiz. Section 3, Section 4. Where are those quizzes? I know there's quizzes. Oh, there's a quiz 2 right here. Quiz 2. So let's click on quiz 2. So let's just say that I started this quiz and I can just go through and say, hey, the pay special can be used to fix ref errors. Well, let's just say, yeah, those are circular reference errors. Check answer. Good job. It's true. Next, the name of the function that joins the contents of multiple cells into one cell is called what? It's pretty cool. Concatenate. Actually, there's a better function nowadays. Text join. And the concatenate is actually called concat now. And so we can check our answer. Yay. And then they'll see the results. Great job. You're ready to go to the next lecture. And then we can retry that quiz again. So you can just go back and just keep doing it all over. And there's multiple quizzes throughout this course. So you can rewatch the videos and retake the tests. Repetition, that's the key to learning really well. And then explain it to somebody what you just learned. When you can explain to somebody what you just learned, you've learned it real well. And finishing the course. Well, a lot of courses like Shortcuts, Tips, and Tricks, my most popular course in Excel, it's not really designed for you to finish it. You can finish it if you want, but you can just go into sections. Like, I just need to know, like, for example, I downloaded a course from Microsoft on data visualization using Power View, Power Pivot, Power Query, and they've broken it down into sections. I'm just going to look at the Power Query section. That's it. And take those, go through that training, because that's what I need to focus on right now. So here, receive, okay, so your course, this Shortcuts, Tips, and Tricks course is designed for you to just keep on learning. Like, I'm always adding new videos. If we look at the curriculum once again, right over here, I've got featured shortcuts. The very first section is where I put the latest videos, the newest videos. So this course has 50 lectures now. When I first started this course, it was only an hour and a half long. And it's growing. It's growing. It's been growing since 2015. So there's a lot of great resources in there. Whenever anybody asks a question, they can send me a message directly and ask me directly, or they can just ask a question just right inside the course, and then it'll be public. So there's a knowledge base being accumulated right through here. And then once you complete the course, you can get a certificate, and then you come back to it and you can watch more videos that I've added later on, and then get a new certificate, because every time you download a certificate, it shows the amount of hours that this course, like this course was a 5.5 hour long course that you completed. And so I've added a few videos now, and now it's 6-hour course, let's say. So now you can go back and watch those videos, which I will make an announcement. See, there's announcements, and I'll make an announcement, and you'll know that, hey, there's new videos being added on here. And then I'll also teach live. So in the announcements, I'm letting my students know that there's live classes coming up where you can attend, which is really fun. Like I said, like tonight's workshop, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's already 60 people signed up. And, I get really proud of all my certificates that I get. I put them up on LinkedIn, the certificates that of completion. I mean, those matter. This individual that did this research had found that non-degree credentials like certificates from online courses improve a candidate's resume, particularly if the employee does not have work experience. Well, guess what? All of us online instructors, especially all of us that are teaching on Udemy, we have experience in the real world, and now we're teaching. I was a mortgage broker. I had a mortgage brokerage for years before I became a professional speaker and then decided to become a online instructor, so I would have to quit traveling. So all that business experience that I have and now running my own company, this company and running another company before, I'm sharing it with you. That's really valuable. They sleep, I excel. You should do the same thing too. And so, you know, check out this article. Keep on learning. Understand the value. You're a manager. You got employees. You own a company. Encourage your employees to keep on learning. Sign them up for Udemy for Business. Sign yourself up for Udemy for Business, your company, and then now you got a learning management system for all your employees. It's all about getting skills. Don't get mad. Get skills. If you're watching this on YouTube, look in the description. You're going to find some links to go check out my courses, get a discount on my courses. And I think I even got a link in the description for some free courses that you should go check out. And I encourage you to come check out this workshop tonight. Learn how to write formulas. It's basic. I teach basics. And even if you feel like you're an Excel expert, you should still check it out, because if you really are an Excel expert, you know that you never ever really know everything there is to know about Excel. So I encourage y'all. Click on the links in the description. You're watching this on LinkedIn. Once this live stream is over, I'm going to go right ahead and add the links into the post. I just can't do it right now. So there you have it, my friends. Fast Company this morning at 5:30 a.m. published this article. I read it, and now I thought I'd share it with you because it's really important. It's a perfect time because we've got the Udemy Black Friday sales going on right now. Not just the Udemy, but a lot of places are having them. But I encourage you, click on the links, buy my courses, or whatever courses you need to. Most of all, remember, my friends, I love you, and I want you to keep on learning. And most of all, don't get mad. Get skills. Aloha.